Hi friends, I've been playing around with a lot of new products and then it just came to me out of nowhere like, man, I remember getting so many beauty boxes, whether they were PR or I paid for them myself. There was such an addiction to beauty boxes, and I'm looking at like my routine and how things go throughout the month, and I realized, you guys, where have the beauty boxes gone? Like for real, that kind of brought me down a rabbit hole because I was like, where is the ice cream beauty box? We're gonna get into that. Where did Chic Beauty Box go? We're gonna get into that. And I'm like, what's still out there? What is good? What are the price points? Because to be fair, I've only really been unboxing my Ipsies, the ones that I paid for, the ones that are gifted, and then whatever had been sent. If it arrived, then I would unbox it. Do I still love makeup? Yes. Do I still love beauty subscriptions? Yes, but only the ones that are worth it. So we're gonna go ahead and dive on in, girl. Like, I literally went through a little rabbit hole. I was like, okay, when was the last time they posted? What's going on with them? Are they still active? So we're gonna get into it today. Now, just to let you know, I did post a video 2 years ago talking about the end of an era, and it definitely feels like it's the end of an era, only because all the beauty boxes that we knew and truly loved slowly but surely have disappeared. The number one that stands out to everyone is going to be the BoxyCharm. There's no way around it. If you were into beauty boxes, beauty subscriptions, you had a BoxyCharm. I'm lying. You didn't have a BoxyCharm, you had multiple BoxyCharm subscriptions. The addiction to the subscription, and girl, I know that rhymes. The addiction to the subscriptions was like nothing else, especially the addiction to BoxyCharm. Whenever we would see spoilers, and if you know, the OG fans already know how it is. People built channels, and I was one of them. Built our channels on finding spoilers, sharing spoilers, and it was like a race as to who posted first, who found, it was like a scavenger hunt, who found these spoilers first. It was almost like every time you were the first one to post a spoiler, you gained like this acknowledgement in terms of views here on YouTube, and then it was like you win for this particular moment, right? The hype was everything. And so although BoxyCharm was not the very first beauty subscription that launched, it kind of created the roadmap for all the other beauty boxes. Having seen their success, everyone else started seeing and following suit. That's where the beauty box explosion situation happened. Now, BoxyCharm did sell, let me see, I moved in Florida in 2020. I kind of had suspicions. I'd been to the BoxyCharm office a few times. I spoke to the old CEO. Not that he said anything, because he didn't, but like, I don't know, like my gut was saying something's different, something's off. And then we found out late November that they had sold to Ipsy. Everything took effect in 2021. It's crazy because the pandemic definitely changed. Let's say this. BoxyCharm created the roadmap for all these other beauty boxes to kind of mimic, create their own version and explode as well. We didn't just have BoxyCharm, we had Ipsy, we had Birchbox, FabFitFun, right? But then once BoxyCharm sold due to whatever, and I feel like the pandemic played a really good role in the situation, it's almost like all the other beauty boxes followed suit. So Ipsy purchased over BoxyCharm. Ipsy right now, to me, and to be fair, it's the only one that I currently am unboxing consistently, but Ipsy is the one beauty box that I feel like is still worth the hype. You're getting amazing name brands, you're getting amazing skincare, you're getting amazing makeup, fragrances now. Okay, the prices did go up, but everything is going up. We can't expect for the prices to remain at $15 and $20 and $25, but I do still find value in the subscription in the box, which is why although they send me PR, I still pay for 2 subscriptions at this point. Let's get into Tribe Beauty Box. I was so obsessed with Tribe Beauty. My top 3 of like beauty boxes was BoxyCharm, Tribe Beauty, and Ipsy. That's how good Tribe Beauty was, and I unboxed it for years. But then I don't know where they disappeared. Now, the last time they posted over on Instagram was on July 22nd, 2024. The site is still up. The price point is $39.99 for a bi-monthly box. I am planning on any of the beauty boxes that are not currently shipping out or active on social media, I'm going to remove any of my links and or promo codes that I have with them. I don't want to direct you guys over there. I am going to go in the description box, remove my links, and then add a disclaimer that, you know, I'm not working with the brand anymore and that I don't see them being active on social media. Therefore, I'm putting it out there that, you know, if you decide to go on the website, which is still up, put your credit card information in there and give them a chance. I gave you a warning in the description box. I just don't understand how the website is still up. If for the next few brands that I'm talking about, if you just so happen to still receive a box and pay for it, let me know in the comments. I'd really be curious about it. Chic Beauty Box, I've reached out to customer service, no response in forever. They haven't posted in 2 years on social media. No updates, no stories, but the website is still up. The way a website works is it typically auto renews and charge your business for having the website up. So the website is still up, which means that someone is still paying for it. But the question is why, if you're not posting on social media, you're not pushing your box, what is the sole purpose of having the website up? It's weird. Quite honestly, it rubs me the wrong way. This is part of social media that I don't like, because I could sit here, work with a brand, absolutely love it, have a very good long-term relationship, and then something goes south and then there's no communication at all. So it's like, I want to give you guys information, but I don't have information, but I'm trying to reach out, but they're not responding, and it becomes a thing. So I feel like, you know, the best that I can do is remove those links and stuff like that, and then like put a disclaimer, like a little warning for you guys, because if I were to private or delete all of those videos, it doesn't look good for my channel on like the analytics side, and that wouldn't be fair either, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I do not recommend you go sign up for the Chic Beauty Box, only because you can go all the way through, put your credit card in. There's no guarantee you're ever gonna get a box. It's been 2 years. So, but again, if you've received the box every 2 months anyway, you're still paying for it, let me know in the comments. Chic Beauty Box was an up and coming box when my BoxyCharm, Tribe, and Ipsy were in my top 3, and I was like, okay, Chic, okay, we have a lot of indie brands, but the product is nice, you know, the balm and some NARS here and there sprinkled. All of a sudden, once Chic Beauty Box disappeared, it's almost like Chic Beauty Box grew its wings, because although it's bi-monthly and you would just pay $34.99, so just a few bucks less than Chic Beauty, you were getting 5 full-size items, you were getting little to no skincare every single month. The value was there, the product was great, and you would get pops of color and duochromes, and it was just fun. Well, I came to thinking, right? I was like, I haven't seen anything on Chic Beauty. I haven't gotten a box, which is fine. I don't have to get the free PR, right? But I was like, are they even like active on social media? Girl, Chic Beauty has not posted on their Instagram since August 27th of 2025. My last unboxing was August of 2025. So of course I go onto their website to check it out, and lo and behold, yep, website is up. You are still able to go in, make selections, subscribe. Like, you're allowed, same like Chic Beauty, you're allowed to kind of go through the entire process and subscribe. Yet I've not seen anyone unbox it, anyone take pictures, tag them, because at least even if they're not posting on social media, if people take a picture of their box and then post it, tag them on Instagram, I'd be able to see that. I see nothing. There's zero update. They're MIA. It's like a ghost. They completely disappeared. What's going on? Why is this happening? This is the second brand it happens with, because obviously, no, I'm lying. Oh my God, girl. Not the second brand. At this point, this one would be the third brand it happens with. Remember the AIA Beauty bundle? We loved her. She did the very same thing. The difference is that the AIA Beauty bundle ended up putting an alert. So whenever you would go up to their site, you would get an alert saying that they were not accepting subscriptions. Now, I wonder if the site is currently up. I didn't check for that. So let's see. That box was fire. So let's see. No, their website is no longer in existence. It doesn't exist. At least they did the right thing and eventually took their site down. Is it a coincidence? Maybe. But I mean, it's weird, right? The site is still up. You're still able to make selections. Like, it literally says choices open. Make your selections and subscribe. Yet I haven't heard about their box, anyone receiving boxes or anything like that in months, like 6-7 months. And then we move on to the one that I feel like is breaking my heart right now, and that is going to be the Ice Cream Beauty box. Ice Cream Beauty as a whole, because they have 3 tiers. They have their Chrome, which goes for like $7.99. I'm lying. Their Chrome bundle goes for $6.99. Their bag goes for $12.99. You would have to pay for shipping. And then their box goes for $29.99. They have not been active on social media. I haven't seen any stories, any posts, or anything like that since December of 2025. So at this point, we're looking at a good 2 months. I've gotten no communications from them, no subscriptions. I've not seen anyone unboxing. It's almost like they've disappeared also. Now the question is their website still up? Vamos a ver, espérate. I'm just in awe, and I think it's unfair, not as a creator, but yeah, their site is, you guys, their site is still up. Their site is still up. Am I able to, let me see, compare plans. I think it's unfair to the consumer, right? Because you have your credit card on file. They're charging you every single month. You're planning on getting it. You're expecting it. But what is going on your end? Or compare plans, can I? You guys, I mean, I can go in monthly. I can add to cart, go to checkout. Oh yeah, you can create an account and everything. You guys, it's unfair to you guys. I feel as though as a business, there's a responsibility. And I know that they took a little bit of a hiatus earlier, early fall. So I know that they took off. I want to say it was like August, September, and then they announced in October. And I could have my time frames wrong, so don't hold me to that. But I know that they took like a whole month off. And then they came back and said, hey, we're back. We had to take like a break, but we're energized and we're great. Everything was peachy until, see, like we got the November, and then December, we're back again. You came back in December and then disappeared January and February again. Like, what's going on? This is crazy, okay? It's crazy. Now, let's talk about a beauty box that I knew about, and I used to actually have an active subscription for like a few years, and then eventually I was like, right? Okay. Birchbox has actually committed itself and has really been on it. Releasing boxes has been really consistent. The only thing for me is it's $25 every single month. You're gonna get 5 to 6 samples and then maybe a mix of full size here and there. I have not received a Birchbox in forever. I don't know if it's something that I definitely should like give a try again. So let me know in your comments, like in the comments below, what do you think? Do you think I should just maybe get one Birchbox and see how it goes? Or do you think, I mean, you're getting samples, it's totally not worth it? I really want to hear your feedback, and I want to know whether or not you're paying for a Birchbox. But I remember when Ipsy only had the bag and there was no BoxyCharm, there was Glossybox. Oh, let me check if they're still inactive. Glossybox and Birchbox. A lot of people recommend and like Birchbox. I just don't like the idea of samples at $25. Glossybox is still like hanging on, girl. They're still hanging on, but they're not shipping to America anymore. Okay. But yeah, I feel like BoxyCharm ruined Birchbox for me because I was perfectly happy paying for Birchbox, which at the time was only like $15. So $15, you're getting like 1, 2 full size, and then you're getting like samples. I was okay with that because it was quality product, great brand. Then BoxyCharm comes out and goes, hey, for $20, $21 a month. Well, I think at the time when it first launched, and it wasn't like a big deal. I think it was like 19 bucks, but nonetheless, you know, and they're like, hey, we're gonna be featuring brands that we all know and love. I'm like, I mean, these are not product, of course, that were featured in Boxy, but it's one of those things like if Boxy was still here, these are the kind of products that we would see. They networked and built relationships with brands like no one else had done. Again, they created that roadmap for what a beauty box should look like. Once I started getting BoxyCharm and the product was full size and it was different and it was fun and I was able to build my collection, I was like, I'm sorry, Birchbox, not gonna happen. I'm open to trying it. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep or maintain a subscription, but I'm open to trying it, so let me know in the comments. And then we also have the Allure Beauty Box, which I've received here and there. I've purchased myself throughout the years. What I like about Allure is that they not only just have like their standard beauty subscription, they also have a K beauty box that you can snag. Sometimes they have limited edition boxes, luxe boxes. So they usually have something fun that you can kind of tap into and just buy the one-time box. Like right now they have their beauty teas box and you can get a free gift. So they're always giving out promo codes for discount if you sign up for like, you know, for the first time, or a free gift, or sometimes you get the discount and a free gift, which is actually pretty cool. The only thing is like it's $29.99. $29.99. I've seen oftentimes you're getting a variety of product, but the makeup seems to be limited and it's more like skincare, fragrance, and that kind of thing. And y'all know I want either a good balance or a makeup heavy box, which is why I've been kind of like in and out with Allure. Now here's the thing, and this is a new one for me. FabFitFun has released their new Beauty Edit box. Now this has been out for like 2 months at this point. This February might be month 3. I've had my eye on it. I was trying to subscribe when it launched and there was all this glitching situation. You couldn't really find it on their website. The only way to find it was if you were to go to their shops, and it wouldn't even load. It was a whole issue. I was back and forth with customer service because I was like, I want to try it. I'm willing to pay the funds for it. And then it never happened. Now I can see that they fixed the issue and I am able to subscribe. So I'm open to it. It is $29.99 and you get to customize the entire box. Now you're only getting 4 full-size items. So think you're paying $30 plus the tax. I don't know if they're gonna have those special fees that they usually have, like the $2, the $1.50, whatever. So that's something that we have to check out. But you are able to fully customize the box out of a variety of products. I don't know how that would look like behind the scenes, but I'm very curious. I also want to know, do you pay for the box first and then make your selections, or are you able to make your selections and then you check out? Because if that's the case, that would be absolutely amazing, and that's like a game changer when it comes to beauty boxes. I am open to at least trying the Beauty Edit box by FabFitFun once as well, just to see what the process is like. I'm thinking we should even like record it the way I do my Ipsy choices, so you guys can come along with me. So recording what the process looks like for signing up and that kind of thing. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Now that we know where we're at with beauty boxes, and out of my top boxes that I've always loved, and I've unboxed way more, by the way, so many beauty boxes, I'm not even mentioning that I have unboxed, but my top beauty boxes, the only one that is still fully active and still thriving is going to be Ipsy as a whole, which is crazy. But I am looking to add 1 to 2 more subscriptions if there is any chance that I'll fall in love with any of them. So let me know in the comments. Beauty Edit by FabFitFun, Birchbox, Allure, and you know what, if there's anything else that you can think of, any other beauty box that you're like, girl, you know what, I want you to try it, even if it's like a one-time box, I want you to try it. Let me know in the comments. All right, my lovely friends, I want to thank you for stopping by, watching the video. If you are still here, you are a real one. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a beautiful start to your weekend. If you're done with this video and you don't want to go anywhere, don't worry, YouTube is gonna go ahead and recommend 2 videos here on screen. I believe you're really gonna enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.